reintroduction into the SPL, and a very attacking front three of McGarry, Clarkson and McCormack should make sure we have goals tonight.
Hearts' last league game was the 5-0 defeat to Celtic. Only 2 changes have been made to that side. Ibrahim Tal replaces Saul Mikalunas, which prompts a positional reshuffle. Christian Nade makes his debut with Ivas Kevicius dropping to the bench. Callum Elliott plays alongside Nade against the club whom he represented on loan last season.
Playing 4-5-1 for some time now, but we think with the introduction of Christian Nade, he'll move alongside Callum Elliott. They have a very steady goalkeeper and back four, but I'm not convinced about Tal at centre-back. Interested to see how Kingston gets on wide right, and I don't think Zaliukas is a natural centre midfielder, so plenty to prove for Hearts tonight.
Well, it's Motherwell's best start to a season since 1993. Hearts' worst since 1994, but this is a fixture that has been good for the Edinburgh side in the recent past. Its last 4 playings all ending in Hearts victories. Can they continue that run tonight to get that elusive first win of the SPL season? Well, Stephen Hughes was closely linked with a move to Hearts. The deal all but done at one stage. Instead, he left Leicester to sign for his hometown club, and he makes his debut against the club whom he nearly joined. His debutant is Christian Nade, signed in a £500,000 deal. The French under-21 international striker scored the winner against Arsenal for Sheffield United last season, but his goals have come at a rate of only 1 every 8 games in his career. Nade, the 23rd different player used in Hearts' opening 5 league matches this season. Quinn. He's done well to get it across for Lasley. And now Hearts might be able to break. Kingston. Nade. And Reynolds across there with it. And Reynolds wins the free kick. And Charlie Richmond heaving the flag of his... Well, Hearts... last time they had a start as bad as this was 1994. They had 1 point from 4 games then. The blockers, Elliott tried to get the shot in, and there was a push. Referee has a look. Kisnevicius, the player that went down. Charlie Richmond completely unmoved. It won't be for that. Michael Stewart with the challenge. That will be a free kick, but should it have been a penalty?
Well, the ball goes up in the air, and you can see very clumsy challenge by David Clarkson. I think Charlie Richmond has a good view of it. Just gets his arm right across him, pushes him off the ball. And you can see by the player's reaction, he thinks it's a stonewaller.
Launched for by Reynolds. Nielsen. Callum Elliott, the boost, getting more intense every time he picks up possession. Nielsen. Kingston. Going to play down that right flank for Hearts again. They'll win themselves a throw.
He's going to do well to get round Reynolds. He's got a lot of pace.
Hooked in dangerously by Larry Kingston. Deflection, a kind one for Motherwell. Quinn. Nice touch from McGarry. Lasley. Barrett just won the race ahead of Clarkson. And then on Thursday, Marston Road, the venue, Stafford Rangers against Halifax, also on St Andrews Sports 1. Kingston. Running with real intent, Larry Kingston scores! Hearts take the lead. Kingston making the most of his opportunity, cutting a sway through the Motherwell back line and finishing with a plop.
Well, they made the mistake of backing off the Motherwell back four. Hasn't had a huge influence in this game in the first half, but the first time he gets the opportunity to run, just a kick by Banks, a flick on, and you just see them back off. When he cuts inside onto his left foot, you're looking for Reynolds to come out or Cragen to come out and block. He doesn't. Goes inside Jim Patterson. Cragen should come and get a foot out. An opportunity to finish from 18 yards, and he does very well. It's just a jinky run onto his weaker foot. Keeps the ball low, and it's a good finish by Larry Kingston.
Scored in the win at Stirling on Tuesday. And 6 days on, breaks the deadlock for Hearts. And the second away goal that they've scored this season.
Try and keep it on the deck a little bit more.
Misjudgment by Quinn. Elliott. Kisnevicius, side netting only.
Good bit of interplay between Kisnevicius and Michael Stewart. Takes a touch and sees his mate in the path. Lovely weighted pass, and a bit greedy by Kisnevicius. I thought he had an opportunity to square the ball there for his striker.
10 minutes after conceding the goal. The Hearts have regrouped after that. Here's Callum Elliott. Stewart. Nade. Did well. Zaliukas. Nielsen. Right at the end of the first half, Zaliukas with the effort. And Robbie Nielsen's was the last touch, and that'll take it over the line for a goal kick, which I'm sure will be the last kick of the first half. Well, Larry Kingston playing out of position on the right-hand side of midfield, but it's a tactical masterpiece from the Hearts coaching staff. It's Kingston that got the goal just past the midway stage of this first half, as Hearts look for their first SPL win of the season. And is it going to come at the 5th attempt? Celebration might take a bit of honing, but certainly the performance has been largely pretty good from Hearts so far. At the break here at Fir Park, it's Motherwell 0, Hearts 1. Motherwell could yet find themselves up to 3rd in the table by the end of the evening, but will it be Hearts who have their first win of the season in a little over 3/4 of an hour's time? And Calves preparing to launch another one of those long throws inside the penalty area, looking for Nade. And the referee, this time, looks across to his assistant referee, and again, no penalty given.
Well, we've got to see the first touch, just to see if Elliott gets a touch across. He does, it's a penalty. Fair and square, he's taken him down, it's a penalty, simple as that.
The second penalty that Hearts have...
Just trying to play him goal side, not trying to dive in, because he's going to draw plenty of fouls with his style of play.
Kisnevicius to launch it in, an in-swinger, low and flat, and a dangerous one as well, but not enough power on the flick from Berra, which was pounced upon by Smith.
Good ball in by Kisnevicius, gets plenty of pace on it. Berra actually looks like comes off his back, not his head.
Now a mistake by Goncalves, and there are options in the centre. McGarry have made the near post run, but Motherwell will have to make do with the corner.
Poor defending here by Goncalves, completely misses his kick, and he puts Clarkson in. He's trying to bend it round. Chance gone.
Lasley's corner. Not the required angle on the header. The fourth official just making some notes after a couple of words there from Nielsen. Elliott goes to ground, and he's indicating that he feels that Cragen has fouled him 3 times, and now Elliott's going to be called over, and is he going to get a yellow card for dissent? He is.
Well, it doesn't send out the right message, does it? Charlie Richmond has been like a head teacher tonight. He's absolutely right, Callum Elliott. He's been on the receiving end of 4 or 5 hefty challenges by Stephen Craig, and he's saying how many. 3 times. And again, you're not allowed to question this referee. If you do, you get a card. Look at his body language, it's painful.
Salavikius with the ball in. Free kick to Motherwell, the net result. Scored in this game as well. Here's the jockeying for position. Zaliukas with the forearm smash on David Clarkson, right in front of the referee, but no yellow card for that. Palazuelos goes to ground, and he's going to get a yellow card for diving.
I think it's a good call by Charlie Richmond, I have to say that. You can see he's just trying to suck the centre-back in. Just tries to knock it past, no contact whatsoever.
Palazuelos, the 4th Hearts player in the book. They've all been booked for different offences. 1 for a foul, and 1 for entering the field without permission, 1 for dissent and 1 for diving.
That's a full house, isn't it?
Ball too high for Porter. Nielsen's touch just gave him a little bit of time to run around the ball to get it away. Hearts now. An opportunity briefly for a counter-attack, although Motherwell have regained their shape behind the ball. Although Quinn out of position, has given Kisanevicius the chance here. Good save from Smith. Back in from Kisanevicius, and again. Velička flat-footed, couldn't react to the far post, but it is a corner.
There's a lovely pass by Velička, puts him through, and he doesn't get the ball under control. Kisanevicius, by the time he tries to have a shot, the angle is so narrow.
Nielsen's throw. Velička. Does have plenty of pace, Kisanevicius. Taking on Quinn. That's a good challenge, but it's another Hearts corner.
Little jinky run, and he thinks he's got the legs on him. Just stretches out and gets a good foot on it, Paul Quinn.
Zaliukas made the near post run. Kingston's delivery, Graham Smith came out, and it was headed away before he could get there. Back from Robbie Nielsen, Berra guarding it over the top. Long throw from Goncalves. Elliott trying to make life difficult again. Kingston. Palazuelos didn't read it in time. Elliott. Back to him from Palazuelos. Kingston. And the shot deflects wide, but if he could have got it out to Kisanevicius behind him, it would have been 2-0.
Brilliant bit of football from Hearts. Good link-up play between Elliott, Palazuelos and Kingston. Maybe just take too long on the ball, waste the opportunity. A first-time shot could have brought a second goal for Hearts.
For his debut for Motherwell, having signed on loan from Crystal Palace. Graven, who spent the beginning of last season on loan at Oldham, where he played up front alongside Chris Porter, so they should know each other's games very well. Here's Kingston. Velička. Kingston goes to ground. And Palazuelos, who was booked for diving inside the penalty area. And Larry Kingston. The referee thought that it wasn't a dive, but not a penalty.
It's a penalty or a dive, isn't it? Definitely a pull of the shirt.
Now here's Velička to win it for Hearts. He's done exactly that. The first league win of the season for Hearts. Motherwell with the majority of possession, the majority of chances, but Hearts have done the job and will take the trip east with the 3 points.
Lovely first touch, and you can see he just waits for the goalkeeper to commit himself, and a nice little dink with his weaker foot. But Kingston, the architect again. Velička out of his feet and lifted it over. He's looked very sharp since he's come on. Knows exactly what he wants to do and executes it to perfection. Great finish, and that has wrapped the game up.
Last. Here's Kingston. Nielsen. McGarry. Hughes. Porter. Lewis Graben. Good strike. Save of the night. And the offside flag is up as the ball is held back in, but another outstanding save from Steve Banks.
Well, who says they need Craig Gordon? Graben hits the ball from a good 30 yards out, and there's plenty of power behind it. But a great save by Stephen Banks. Right foot shot with plenty of pace and swerve on it, but it gets a really strong arm out.
It's a performance and a result which have belied Hearts' struggles at the start of this season. Stevie Frail's men winning with a goal in each half. Kingston and Velička the men on target. And although Motherwell will again look to the fact that there were times when they had the majority of play, it was Hearts that were the more clinical in front of goal. Larry Kingston, midway through the first half, gave them the lead. Velička in stoppage time made it 2. It's been a kind fixture this for Hearts over the last few years, and it has been again today. The 5th time in a row they've beaten Motherwell. Is this the result that gets their season off and running? They've won here.